Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel, and we continue with our Action PC Baseball Holiday Weekend Marathon, Beantown, Beatdown, the battle for Boston, game number 7 in our one and done tournament, and it will feature the 2007 Boston Red Sox against the 1903 Boston Red Sox, as Josh Beckett takes on Cy Young. Yes, that Cy Young, the man who the trophy is named after. So let's get to the starting lineups and play some baseball. For the 2007 Boston Red Sox, I will be managing them. The Action PC Baseball Sim Engine will be managing the 1903 Boston Red Sox. Jacoby Ellsbury leads off for the 207 Red Sox. He's in center, followed by Dustin Pedroia playing second base. Batting third, Big Papi, David Ortiz, the designated hitter. Batting fourth, the third baseman, Mike Lowell. He was the MVP of the World Series in 2007. Batting fifth, Manny Ramirez in left. Batting sixth, at first base, Kevin Youkilis. Batting seventh, in right field, J.D. Drew. Batting eighth, doing the catching, Jason Varitek. Batting ninth at shortstop, Julio Lugo. For the 1903 Boston Red Sox, leading off in left field is Patsy Doherty. Batting second at third base is Jimmy Collins. Batting third in right field, Buck Freeman. Batting fourth at shortstop, Freddie Perrin. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Chick Stahl. Batting sixth, the first baseman, Candy LaChance. Batting seventh, the second baseman, Hobe Ferris. Batting eighth in center field, Jack O'Brien. Batting ninth, doing the catching, Lou Krieger. On the mound, the man whose name is on the award, Cy Young. In 1903, 28 wins, 9 losses, 2 saves. Those saves were not actually kept as a statistic in 1903. With a 2.08 earned run average, striking out 176, walking 37. Jacoby Ellsbury's at the plate. 353 batting average in 116 at-bats, 3 home runs, 18 ribbies. Righty-lefty matchup. Behind the plate is Krieger. 8 out of 10 defense, 6 out of 10 arm. Collins is at third, below average, 4 out of 10 parent. At short, 5 out of 10. Ferris is at second, 6 out of 10. And Candy LaChance, who just sounds like a stripper's name, is at first, 6 out of 10. And for your entertainment pleasure, Candy LaChance. Anyhow, I digress, shockingly. And in left, Doherty, 6 out of 10 defense, 4 out of 10 arm. O'Brien's in center, 4 out of 10 defense, 6 out of 10 arm. And Freeman is in right, 6 out of 10 defense, 5 out of 10 arm. And in the chat, a glutton for punishment, he's here almost all the time. The original Grognard. Wonderful, wonderful friend of the channel and the community. He is a must-subscribe, the original Grognard, military strategy, and much more. And we just started a new series. We discuss World War II battles, and he was kind enough to come on my channel, and we discussed Market Garden on Wednesday before Thanksgiving. It was really well done, and if you'd like, check it out. We'll have another one coming up pretty soon. Alrighty, yes, we do love strippers. There's nothing wrong with loving strippers, you know. Alrighty. Just don't pay them a lot of money. Alright, here we go. Cy Young picks up the sign. He deals to Ellsbury. Ball game on the way. Ellsbury grounds to right side. Charging in is Ferris. He throws to LaChance. Did they get him? Yes, they did. One down, here comes Dustin Pedroia. Petey batted .317, 8 homers, 50 ribbies. Young works quickly to Pedroia. Fly ball, deep center field. O'Brien going back, and he makes the basket catch. Wow, what a catch by O'Brien in center. Not known for his defensive range there, but made one heck of a play. And that will bring up David Ortiz, Big Papi, 332, 35 homers, 117 runners knocked in. Here's a clash of titans, Cy Young versus David Ortiz. Krieger goes through the sign, sets the target. Young deals to Papi. And he strikes him out. Young wins the first skirmish. Side is retired. We go to the bottom of the first. No score. Due up for the 1903 Red Sox, Doherty, Collins, and Freeman, and they will face Josh Beckett. Beckett in 2007, 20 wins, 7 losses, 3.27 earned run average. Striking out 194, walking 40. Here comes Patsy Doherty, 331, 4 homers, 59 ribbies, 4 out of 10 bunter. Behind the plate, Jason Varitek, 9 defense, 5 arm. Lowell, very good at third, 8 out of 10. Lugo, above average at short, 6 out of 10. Pedroia, excellent at second, 9 out of 10. And Euclid, excellent at first, 9 out of 10. Manny Ramirez, as you can see through the years, his defense decrease. This 2017, 3 out of 10 defense, 6 out of 10 arm. Ellsbury, 5 out of 10 defense, 3 out of 10 arm. He has a noodle arm. And J.D. Drew, the best defenders in right, 7 out of 10 defense, 6 out of 10 arm. Beckett, he's ready. He deals to Doherty. That's a deep fly ball, and Drew makes the catch, racing towards the right field line, and that's out number 1. Now bring up Jimmy Collins. Collins batted .296, 5 home runs, 72 ribbies. Very good bunter, 7 out of 10. Corners will move in for Collins to protect against the bunt base hit. Lowell in at third, Euclid in at first. Varitek sets the target. Beckett deals. Collins swings. Ground ball past Lowell. Foul down the left field line. Counts now no balls, 2 strikes. Beckett once again nods his head. The windup and the pitch. And he strikes out Collins. So 2 up, 2 down so far. And here comes Buck Freeman. 287, 13 home runs, 104 runners knocked in for the left-handed batting right fielder. Infield, outfield straight away for the 2007 Sox. Varitek wiggles the fingers. Beckett obliges with a slight nod of the head. He rocks and fires to Freeman. Freeman grounds to Lugo at short, who throws to Euclid, and the side is retired. Top of the second, no score here at Fenway. In our one-and-done Sweet 16 tournament. Who's the best in Boston? We shall find out when it's all said and done. Coming to the plate is Mike Lowell for the 2007 Red Sox, followed by Manny Ramirez and Kevin Euclid to face Cy Young. Mike Lowell, 324, 21 homers, 120 ribbies. Young works quickly to Lowell. Fly ball to right, Freeman racing towards the line, and he makes the catch, 1 away. Now bring up Manny Ramirez, 296, 20 homers, 88 ribbies, right-handed power bat. Becoming more of a nuisance for the Red Sox as each year passes. Krieger pounds the mitt, sets the target. Young kicks and deals. Ramirez sends this ball deep to center field. O'Brien going back, and he makes another wonderful catch. 2 down. Now bring up Kevin Euclid. Euclid, 288, 16 homers, 83 ribbies. Young nods his head. The windup and the pitch to Euc. And that's a pop-up towards the second base bag. Parent and Ferris going for it. Parent calls for it, and the shortstop makes the play on the pop-up side, retired. Bottom of the second, still scoreless here at Fenway between the 2007 Red Sox and the 1903 Boys of Summer. Due up for the 1903 squad. Parent, Stahl, and Candy LaChance. Here's Freddie Parent. 304 batting average, 4 homers, and 80 ribbies. 7 out of 10 bunter. Again, we will play our corners in. So Lowell in at third, Youkilis in at first. Beckett's ready to work. He deals to Parent. Parent sends that ball right field. Drew going back. He juggles it, and he does not get it. He drops the ball. Parent running hard out of the box. Winds up at second. Oh, my Lord. J.D. Drew, the best defender out there, juggled and dropped the ball after making a long run for it. And here comes Chick Stahl. Stahl, one of the rare players back in the dead ball league, who just seems like he can't bunt. 3 out of 10 bunter, 5 out of 10 hit and run. Will he attempt a bunt? I don't think so. Beckett peeks over his shoulder. Lugo tries to keep Parent close at second. Now Beckett's attention goes to home plate. Veritek sets the target. Here's the pitch to Stahl. And that ball, shallow center. Ellsbury coming on. He makes the catch. And quickly getting back to second is Parent. So 1 out. And here comes Candy LaChance. Again, don't name your daughters that name. You're just going to send her into the adult film industry or the adult industry, period, with a name like Candy LaChance. Anyway, this is a male, so why they named him Candy, I don't know. Here's Candy LaChance, 257, 53 ribbies, 1 homer. Excellent mustache on him. Sort of a 70 Bow Chicka Wow Wow mustache. Left-handed batter, 10 out of 10 bunters, so we're going to... Boy, if we play the corners in, we got to kind of respect 10 out of 10 bunting. Corners will play in. Lowell in at third, Youkilis in at first. Beckett deals to LaChance. And that's a shot up the middle. Ellsbury's noodle arm has it. Only a 25% chance of getting Parent at the plate. And we will throw to the cutoff man, Lugo, and scoring on the 1-out single is Parent. 1-0, the 1903 Red Sox. LaChance comes through in the clutch. Dollar bills flying all over the place. Youkilis holding LaChance on, 5 out of 10 base runner. And here comes Hobe Ferris, 251, 9 homers, 66 ribbies. Red Sox want to turn 2 up the middle with Lugo and Pedroia. Beckett takes a peek at first. He throws over, LaChance dives back in. Again, Beckett looks to first. Now he deals to Ferris. Fly ball, right field. Drew going back, and he makes the catch! And he fires it in. Remember, J.D. Drew's error led to the first run here in this inning as he dropped the ball. So 2 outs. LaChance will be off on contact for Jack O'Brien, 210 for the center fielder. 3 homers, 38 ribbies. Another left-handed batter. Veritek sets the target. Beckett hoping to hit it. Here's the pitch to O'Brien. Fly ball, shallow center. Ellsbury coming on. He makes the catch, side retired. But the 2-base error by J.D. Drew and the 1903 Red Sox makes him pay for it. On the single by LaChance, 1-0 top of the third, 1903 squad. Due up for the 2007 Red Sox, the aforementioned J.D. Drew, who made the error, followed by Veritek and Lugo, the bottom third of the order. J.D. Drew batted .270, 11 homers, and 64 ribbies. He will face Cy Young. Young's ready to work. Here's the pitch to Drew. And he strikes out J.D. Drew. As J.D., big swing and a miss on the 0-2 count. 1 out, no one on. And here is Jason Veritek, switch-hitting catcher, batting lefty. 255, 17 homers, 68 ribbies. Krieger wiggles the finger. Cy Young nods his head. The windup and the pitch. Veritek swings, slow ground ball, left side. Parent has it, the shortstop. He throws to LaChance, and that is out number 2. So 2 outs, base is empty for the number 9 batter, Julio Lugo. 237 batting average, 8 homers, 73 ribbies for the number 9 batter. Young deals quickly to Lugo. Lugo grounds slowly to Collins. Collins fires LeChance. Bang, bang, play safe! Julio Lugo's speed comes into play. Infield hit, tying run at first with 2 outs. Top of the order, Jacoby Ellsbury, the Red Sox center fielder of 2007, is 0 for 1. He grounded to second. LeChance holding on Lugo, 8 out of 10 base runner. Here's the pitch to Ellsbury. And Ellsbury goes down swinging. Cy Young gets him. We go to the bottom of the third, still 1-0, 1903, boys of summer. Back up on the hill for the 2007 Sox is Beckett. He will face Krieger, the catcher, then the top of the order, Doherty and Collins. Krieger, a very good defensive catcher, but not much with the stick at all. Only batted 192, 3 homers and 3 ribbies. Krieger awaits the Beckett offer, and here's the pitch. Ooh, a lot of movement there. Krieger pops it up left side. Lowell calls off Lugo, and the Boston third baseman makes the catch, 1 away. And now bring up Mr. Patsy Doherty, and he is 0 for 1. He flew to shallow right in his first at-bat. Doherty, a left-handed batter. Beckett seems to have his wiggle on, if you would say. He nods his head. The big windup and the pitch to Doherty. That ball is hit to Drew. Drew going back and right and makes the catch. He holds on to that one. 2 up, 2 down. And now bring up Jimmy Collins. Collins is 0 for 1. He struck out. 7 out of 10 bunter. Corners will play in to protect against a bunt base hit. Lowell in at third. Youkilis in at first. Here's the pitch to Jimmy Collins. Fly ball, left center field. Ellsbury on the run, and he bangs into the wall and makes the catch. Jacoby Ellsbury. Side is retired. Nice play by Jacoby. Top of the fourth, still 1-0, 1903 over 2007. Due up for the 2007 squad. Pedroia, Ortiz, and Lowell to face Cy Young. Dustin, 0 for 1. He flew to deep center. A lot of pop to the little man. Here's the pitch to Pedroia. Fly ball, deep center field once again. O'Brien back, and he makes the catch. O'Brien has been a busy beaver in center. 1 away, throws it back in towards Ferris. Now bring up Big Poppy, David Ortiz. He is 0 for 1. He struck out against Cy Young. Once again, a titanic matchup. Young won the first skirmish. Will Ortiz win the second? Here's the pitch to Poppy. And Ortiz walks. Krieger wanted the call. Didn't get it. Tying run at first. Ortiz 4 out of 10 base runner. LeChance holding him on. And here comes Mike Lowell. Lowell 0 for 1. He flew out to shallow right. Lowell had 21 homers in 2007. Parent and Ferris hope to turn 2 up the middle. Young pays no mind to Ortiz at first. Full attention to Lowell at the plate. The windup, the pitch to Mike Lowell. Fly ball, deep center field. Again O'Brien on the run. And he makes the catch! No! He dropped it. He dropped it. Quickly picked it up. Ortiz was in no man's land, but gets to second base. Wow! So first and second, no outs. Can the 2007 Red Sox capitalize on that error, just like the 1903 Red Sox capitalized on the J.D. Drew error in right? And here comes Manny Ramirez. He is flown out to deep center field. He's 0 for 1. Young trying to induce the double play ball. Krieger sets the target. Ramirez awaits the Cy Young offering. Pitch homeward bound. Ground ball down the left field line, foul. The count's now no balls, 2 strikes on Manny Ramirez. Ortiz at second, Lowell at first. Young toes the rubber, peers in, nods his head. He kicks and fires. Ramirez goes to left. Doherty moving to his left makes the catch. 2 down. Ortiz and Lowell retreat back to their bags. Young 1 out away from pitching out of the trouble when O'Brien dropped the ball. And he'll bring up Kevin Youkilis. Red Sox first baseman is 0 for 1. He popped to short. Young, deep breath, arms down to his chest. The windup, the pitch to Uke. Ground ball up the middle. Young fields it, throws to LeChance. The side is retired. What a job by Cy Young. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Still, the 1903 team clings to that 1-0 lead. Due up for the 2007. I'm sorry, for the 1903 team. Freeman, Parent, and Stahl to face Josh Beckup. Beckett has thrown 30 pitches, good for 105. Cy Young has thrown 54, good for 150. Freeman is 0 for 1. He's grounded to short. Here's the pitch from Beckett. Freeman swings, he goes the other way, and that is a single to left center. So Freeman is on. 5 out of 10 base runner, 57% chance of stealing second. Euclid's holding him on. Beckett throws over quickly. Freeman gets back. At the plate is Freddie Parent. He barely got in the box, but Beckett fired to first. Parent is 0 for 1. He hit a fly ball to J.D. Drew, who ran a long way and dropped the ball. He would score later on in that inning, thanks to the error. Beckett's ready to work. He deals to Parent. There goes the runner, Pedroia, and Freeman is safe on the Veritek throw. It was a close play, but Freeman gets in there. Pedroia protesting. So there's no outs now. And Parent might bunt here. Corners move in. If Veritek can get the ball, will he go to third if Lugo can get over there on the reverse wheel? Beckett looking for the strikeout. He kicks and deals. Parent swings. That's a base hit to left center. Manny Ramirez gets to it. 35% chance of throwing out Freeman. And he's going to throw to the plate. They'll let it go through. Here's the throw! And safe is Freeman. Advancing to second on the throw to the plate is Parent. And it's now 2-0. Ramirez, an accurate throw, just not in time. So here comes Chick Stahl, the designated hitter, and he is 0 for 1. He flied to shallow right. LeChance is on deck. He knocked in the first run. Here's the pitch to Stahl from Beckett. Fly ball, shallow center. Ellsbury coming on, makes the catch, quickly getting back to second. Ahead of the Ellsbury throw is Parent. So 1 out. Here's LeChance. Take a LeChance on me. He's 1 for 1 with a ribby. Left-handed batter. Beckett's going to go aggressive. Veritek sets the target. Here's the pitch to Candy LeChance. It's a bunt. And it's fielded and thrown to Pedroia at first on the wheel play. Wow, he bunted with 1 out, and they move Parent over to third. Nice throw by Veritek. Now bring up Hobe Ferris, who is 0 for 1. He flew to right field. Parent at third, 2-0, 1903 Sox. Beckett's ready. Here's the pitch to Ferris. Fly ball, left field. Ramirez on the run, but it goes foul. 0-2 count. Again, Beckett takes a deep breath, nods his head. He kicks and delivers. And that's a base hit, right center field. Parent scores. It is 3-0, 1903 Red Sox as they start to pour it on here. Bullpen action for the 2007 Sox, as the dead ball boys are getting to the 20-game winner, Josh Beckett. Here comes Jack O'Brien. Wants to make up for that error. Though the Red Sox of 2007 didn't get any runs, he's 0 for 1. Flew out to shallow right center. Euclid holding on Ferris. O'Brien awaits the Beckett offering. Pitch homeward bound. Ground ball up the middle. Beckett snares it, throws to Euclid, and the side is retired. But the 1903 Sox played 2 more. We go to the top of the 5th, and Cy Young has a 3-0 lead. Due up for the 2007 Red Sox, J.D. Drew, Jason Veritek, and Julio Lugo. Drew has committed a horrible two-base error in right, and he is 0 for 1. He struck out. Young hoping to strike him out again. Krieger wiggles the fingers. Here's the pitch to Drew. Drew sends that ball to center. O'Brien moving a bit to his right makes the catch, 1 down. Max Cornelius has joined us in the chat. Hope all is well. He says, "Go Red Sox!" As it's an all Red Sox tournament. Here comes Jason Varitek. Varitek switching in catcher, batting lefty, 0 for 1. He grounded to short. Young wastes no time, dealing to Varitek. Varitek rips a shot in the right center field. So there's a 1-out single. LaChance will be holding Varitek on, and here comes Julio Lugo. He is 1 for 1. He had an infield single. Needs to hit a gap here. He's ready to grip and rip. Tee it high, let it fly. Pitch coming in homeward bound. And Lugo grounds to the parent. Parent to Ferris. On to LaChance. Double play. The side is retired. Great job by Cy Young. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Still 3-0 for the 1903 Red Sox. Back up on the bump is Josh Beckett. He will face, for the 1903 boys of summer, Krieger in the top of the order, Doherty and Collins. Krieger, weak-hitting catchers, 0 for 1. Beckett needs to make quick work of Krieger. The windup and the pitch. Krieger sends that ball deep center field. Ellsbury going back, makes the catch at the warning track. He gave it a ride, but it's an out. Now bring up Patsy Doherty, the leadoff batter. He is 0 for 2. He has flown out to right twice. Left-handed batter. Varitek wiggles the fingers. Here's the pitch. Doherty swings. Left center field. That's driven. Ellsbury on the run. At the wall. He leaps and he bangs into the wall. Another great catch by Jacoby Ellsbury. 2 down. Base is empty for Jimmy Collins, a third baseman. He is 0 for 2. He has struck out and flown to deep left center. And that's when Ellsbury robbed him of extra bases, just as you just witnessed him robbing Doherty. 7 out of 10 bunter. Corners will play in to protect against the bunt base hit. Lowell in at third, Euclid in at first. Beckett's ready. Here's the pitch to Collins. Collins shoots it up the middle in between Lugo and Pedroia. It's a 2-out single. The inning continues for Buck Freeman, who is 1 for 2. He is grounded out to short and singled. Euclid holding Collins on. Freeman, a left-handed batter. Varitek has a word with Josh Beckett. Back behind the plate now. Beckett peeks to first. Picks up the sign at the plate. He rocks and deals to Freeman. Oh, he plunks Freeman. Slider. Inside. They're saying curveball. That didn't look like a curveball to me. Try to come inside with what looked like to be a slider. Could that have been a message pitch? Down 3-0. Beckett's now up to 59 pitches. Collins at second, Freeman at first, and here comes Freddie Parent, 1 for 2. He reached on that error in right by J.D. Drew, a two-base error, then singled. Knocking in Freeman. He can knock in Collins now. Runners will be off on contact with 2 outs. Here's the pitch to Parent. And Beckett strikes him outside, retired. Beckett puts up a goose egg. We go to the top of the 6th, due up for the 2007 Red Sox, who trail by 3. Top of the order, Ellsbury, Pedroia, and Ortiz to face Cy Young. Ellsbury's 0 for 2, though he has been tremendous defensively in center. He has grounded to second and struck out. Young is ready. The windup and the pitch to Jacoby Ellsbury. A lot of swerve on that ball. Ferris! Oh my lord! That ball was slated for center field. Ferris makes the diving stop, pops up like a jackrabbit, and fires a strike to LaChance. And they get Jacoby Ellsbury by a good 3 steps. 1 down. Wow! And now bring up Petey. Dustin Pedroia is 0 for 2. He has flown out twice. Once to center, once to left center. Petey needs to get something going here. 1 out, no one on. Krieger sets the target. Young The windup, the pitch to Pedroia. Pedroia grounds right side. Ferris on the outfield grass throws to LaChance. Ferris like a hockey goalie, letting nothing pass. 2 down. And now bring up Big Papi. David Ortiz, he is 0 for 1. He has struck out and walked. Can Papi go boom? Young hopes not. He nods his head. Here's the offering to David Ortiz. Ortiz rips a shot to right. And that's a single. So Ortiz keeps the inning alive for Mike Lowell. If Lowell can go yard, the 2007 Red Sox will pull to within 1. Mike Lowell had 21 home runs in 2007. LaChance holding Ortiz on. Lowell is 0 for 2. He has flown out twice. Here's the pitch to Mike Lowell. Ground ball, third base. Collins up with it, goes the short way to Ferris for the force out of Ortiz, and the side is retired. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Cy Young continues to wheel and deal. The 1903 Red Sox 3, the 2007 Red Sox zilch. As they play charge here at Fenway, the fans are really enjoying this all-Boston tournament. 2 up for the 1903 squad, Stahl, LaChance, and Ferris to face Josh Beckett. Beckett's gone 5 innings, 5 hits, 2 earned runs, and 2 strikeouts. Stahl is 0 for 2, Chick is. 2 flyouts. The lefty awaits the Beckett offering. Pitch homeward bound. That's a fly ball to J.D. Drew in right. He waits for it, makes the catch. And that's out number 1. And here comes Candy LaChance. Remember, don't name your daughters Candy LaChance. At least don't name them Candy. Because they're going to be in the adult industry if you do that. LaChance is 1 for 1. He has singled and knocked in Parrott in the 2nd. And then had a sacrifice bunt in the 4th. Beckett kicks and fires to LaChance. LaChance sends that ball right field on the run. Drew, he makes the catch going towards the right field line. 2 down. Base is empty for Hope Ferris. He is 1 for 2. He has flown down the right field line and singled to right center, knocking in Parrott. Trying to keep the inning alive for O'Brien, who's on deck. Beckett deals quickly to Ferris. And that's a base hit to center, and more! Splits! Ellsbury and Drew. They don't cut it off, and Ferris is standing at second base. A 2-out double in scoring position for Jack O'Brien. The center fielder is 0 for 2. He's made a couple of spectacular plays in center and also dropped the ball. He has flown out to right center and grounded back to Beckett. Chance to make it a 4-0 lead here. Ferris at second, 5 out of 10 base runner. The best arm in the outfield. Well, Manny is a 6 out of 10 in left, and Drew's a 6 out of 10 in right. Ellsbury has a noodle arm, 3 out of 10. O'Brien awaits the Beckett offering, pitch homeward bound, and that's a fly ball. Ellsbury moving to his right, and center makes the catch, side retired. The 1903 Sox strand a runner at second, but still have the lead 3-0 going to the top of the 7th. Cy Young back out on the mound. Cy Young has gone 6 innings, only given up 3 hits, no runs, 1 walk, struck out 3. He's thrown 70 pitches, good for 150. He will face Manny Ramirez, Kevin Youkilis, and J.D. Drew. Manram is 0 for 2. He has flown out to deep center and also down the left field line. The windup and the pitch from Young to Manny Ramirez. Ramirez rips a shot! Collins with a good reaction at third. He snares the ball and robs Ramirez of a hit. Nice reaction by Collins. 1 down. And here comes Kevin Youkilis. He is 0 for 2. He is popped to short and grounded back to Cy Young. Krieger wiggles the fingers, sets the target. Here's the pitch to Youkilis. And I don't know what happened there, as the video went a little haywire. So it looks like Youkilis has a double. Make sure that's not an error. Nope, looks like he has a double. So Youkilis is at second in a wild and wacky video footage there. Sometimes that happens in these games. You just roll with the punches, folks. And here comes J.D. Drew. He is 0 for 2 with a costly error in right field. He has struck out and flown deep to right center. A chance for the Red Sox to play the runner here. Young looks in, nods his head. The windup and the pitch to J.D. Drew. And he goes down a swinging on the curveball. So 2 outs. Youkilis will be off on contact. And here comes Jason Varitek, the catcher. Varitek is 1 for 2. He had 17 home runs in 2007 for the world champion Boston Red Sox. So far today, he's grounded to short and lined a single to right center. Youkilis takes a slight lead at second. Here's the pitch to Varitek. Varitek trips a shot. Right center field. Youkilis will race around from second and score. And finally, the 2007 Sox are on the board. It's now 3-1. They trail by 2. Varitek comes through in the clutch with that 2-out single. Picks up a ribby. LeChamps holding him on at first. Varitek a 4 out of 10 base runner. And now bring up Julio Lugo, who is 1 for 2. Lugo does have 8 home runs in 2007. He has a single in the 3rd infield variety, and he banged into a double play in the 5th. Cy Young looks to first, now in at the plate, nods his head. He kicks and deals to Julio Lugo, and they throw behind Varitek, and that ball gets away. A throwing error by Krieger. What the heck was he thinking? Varitek winds up at second. So now Lugo has Varitek in scoring position with 2 outs, so he's going to get a couple extra steps. He will be off on contact. The count is 1 ball, no strikes. What came over Krieger, I don't know. Varitek was going nowhere. Young seems a bit miffed on the mound. Now he regains his focus. He has to. It's only a 3-1 ball game. Here's the pitch to Lugo. And Lugo sends a shot deep to left. Doherty racing back, and he makes the catch, stranding Varitek at second, though the 2007 Red Sox do get a run plated thanks to the single by Varitek. We go to the bottom of the 7th, 3-1, 1903 over the 2007 squad. 2 up for the 1903 Red Sox, Krieger. Then the top of the order, Doherty and Collins to face Josh Beckett. Beckett has thrown 72 pitches, good for 105. So far, 6 innings for Beckett, 6 hits, 2 earned runs, and 2 strikeouts, no walks. Here's the pitch to Krieger, 0 for 2, and he singles! No! Manny Ramirez makes the catch on the sinking soft line drive. It does not hit the grass. Manny astounds himself with that catch. Mildly amused, he starts laughing. So 1 out, and here comes Patsy Doherty, the top of the order. Patsy's 0 for 3. He has flown out 3 times. Left-handed batter awaits the Josh Beckett offering. But Beckett and Varitek can't get on the same page. Now Beckett nods his head. The windup and the pitch to Doherty. And that's a single up the middle. Fastball away, he took it up the middle. So Doherty's at first, 1 out. Youkilis holding him on. Doherty, a 6 out of 10 base runner. Here comes Jimmy Collins. Third baseman's 1 for 3. He has struck out, flown out, and single. Lugo and Pedroia hoping to turn 2 up the middle. Collins chokes up just a bit. Beckett's ready. Here's the pitch to Jimmy Collins. Fly ball, right center field. Ellsbury giving chase, and he's not going to get there. It's going to be in the triangle. Another run will score as Doherty will score. J.D. Drew retrieves the ball, and he will throw to the cutoff man, Pedroia, and that holds Collins at second. Ellsbury couldn't get there. The ball ricocheted back towards Drew off that short wall. And it's now 4-1. Collins at second. Freeman comes up, Parent on deck. Buck Freeman 1 for 2. Beckett needs to get out of this. Bullpen action up for the 2007 Red Sox. Here's the pitch to Freeman. Fly ball, shallow left, Manny Ramirez moving to his right, makes the catch, 2 down. Retreating back to second is Collins. That will bring up Freddie Parent, the shortstop. And he is 1 for 3. Reached on the 2-base error by Drew in right, then singled in the 4th, knocking in Freeman, and then struck out in his last at-bat. Beckett looking to strike him out again. He kicks and fires. Parent sends that ball left center field. Ellsbury on the move, makes the catch, side retired. But the 1903 squad builds the 3-run lead once again as they plate one in the bottom of the 7th. We go to the top of the 8th. It is 4-1, 1903 squad with Cy Young over Josh Beckett and 2007 Red Sox. 2 up the top of the order. Ellsbury, Pedroia, and Ortiz to face Cy Young. Young so far, 7 innings, 5 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 4 Ks. Pedroia's 0 for 3. Here's the pitch from Cy Young. And that's a shot ripped into right. Ellsbury takes a wide turnaround first, but goes back. A leadoff single for Jacoby Ellsbury. And here comes Dustin Pedroia. Petey's 0 for 3. He has flown out deep twice. Once to center, once to left center field, and also grounded to second. He wants to yank something over the monster in left. Ellsbury's going. There's the throw down, and Ellsbury slides in safe. He had an 83% chance of being safe. We had to take advantage of that. Takes a double play. Now, at least the normal double play off the board for now. And here's Pedroia. No outs. Ellsbury again takes his lead. Pedroia can knock a run here. He's got that duck out on the pond. Cy Young rocks and fires. Petey rips a shot to right center field. Ellsbury hits third base and will hold. Only a 60% chance of scoring. So with runners on the corners, no outs, and here comes Big Papi to face Cy Young. Young has struck him out and walked him. And then Ortiz singled. If Ortiz goes boom, we have a 4-4 ball game. Ortiz had 35 homers in 2007. 1903 Red Sox will give up the run to turn 2. Ortiz ready to grip and rip. Here's the pitch. Krieger has a quick word with Young, now back behind the plate. Ortiz grounds at Ferris. Ferris makes a diving stop. Ellsbury, 99% chance of scoring. And we will send him. Ferris throws to Parent, who relays to LaChance. Did they turn 2? No, it's a throwing error by Parent. And Ortiz winds up at second. So the great play by Ferris is nullified. They do get the runner at second. Parent should have ate the ball as Ortiz reaches on the throwing error. He's at second. It's now 4-2. A bad decision by Parent as Pedroia was bearing down on him. And here comes Mike Lowell. Lowell with 21 homers in 2007. Can the 2007 Red Sox tie it up here with 1 out in the top of the 8th? They've already plated a run. And that is a 3rd error committed by the 1903 Boston Red Sox. Mike Lowell is 0 for 3. He has flown out to shallow right, then to deep right center. Actually, that was an error. That's the one O'Brien dropped in the 4th, and then grounded to third, forcing Ortiz to end the inning. Chance to knock in Big Papi. Only a 4 out of 10 base runner. Young seems like he has to do it all himself. Here's the pitch to Mike Lowell. Lowell grounds foul down the left field line. The count is now 1 ball, 2 strikes. Lowell asks for time. It is granted. Now he steps back in the box. Young shakes off Krieger. Now he nods his head. He kicks and fires. Lowell lofts one to center. O'Brien moving to his right. Makes the catch. Ortiz quickly gets back. Bluffs the tag. He will not go. As O'Brien throws it back into Ferris. So 2 outs. 2 outs. And now here comes Manny Ramirez. Ramirez represents a tying run at the plate. Ortiz will be off on contact. Manny Ramirez had 20 home runs in 2007. He is 0 for 3 today. Has had a wild day out and left. Made some nice plays. Totally aloof, Manny. He has flown to deep center. And fly down the left field line and line to third on a great play by Collins. Great reaction. Ortiz takes his lead. Young peeks over his shoulder. Ferris bluffs towards second. Here's the pitch homeward bound to Ramirez. And he strikes out swinging. Threat over. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Cy Young pitches out of it, but now it's 4-2. Due up for the 1903 Red Sox, who lead the game. Stahl, LaChance, and Ferris. Josh Beckham, 87 pitches. Still looking strong, he says to the catcher, Jason Varitek. Stahl is 0 for 3. Beckett deals to Stahl, and he strikes him out. 1 down. Here comes Candy LaChance again. Don't name your daughters Candy. They're not going to grow up to be cowboys, believe me. They're going to grow up to be, well, dancing on a pole. Never name your child Candy if it's a female. Candy LaChance, the man with the mustache, is 1 for 2. He has singled in the second, knocking in Parent. Had a sacrifice bunt in the 4th and flew out to shallow right. Here's the pitch to LaChance. And that's a base hit through the right side. He made a big round around first. Hello, Alicia Kingston. Happy Thanksgiving. Hope all is well. Thank you for stopping by, my friend. Big Game of Thrones fan there. So LaChance is at first. Euclid's holding him on. 1 out. And now bring up Hobe Ferris, who is 2 for 3. He has flown out to right, singled, knocking in a run, and doubled in the 6th. Beckett up to 92 pitches, and I think that's it for Mr. Josh Beckett. We will go to the closer, Jonathan Papelbon. And here comes Papelbon. No tomorrow. They trail by 2. We have to keep it a 2-run deficit. Papelbon, 1 win, 3 losses, 37 saves, 1.85 earned run average. 84 strikeouts, 15 walks. And he will face Ferris again, who is 2 for 3. LaChance at first. Papelbon, very animated on the mound. He deals to Ferris. That ball is deep to right. Drew going back. He makes the catch. And fires it quickly back in towards the infield. Retreating to first is LaChance. 2 down. Oh, boy. Ferris just missed that fastball. Here comes Jack O'Brien. He is 0 for 3. Papelbon again works quickly. Here's the pitch. And he strikes out O'Brien, and he just stares him down as he walks back to the dugout. Top of the 9th, the last chance for the 2007 Boston Red Sox to advance to the Elite 8. Cy Young is back up on the bump for the 1903 Red Sox. They have a 4-2 lead. He will face Euclid, Drew, and Varitek. Kevin Euclid is 1 for 3. Young wants to make short work of these 3 batters. The windup and the pitch to Uke. Euclid rips a shot, and that's going to be a double off the Green Monster. So Kevin Euclid leads off the top of the 9th with a double. And here comes J.D. Drew. And Drew is 0 for 3. A crucial error in right field led to the first run for the 1903 Sox. He can make up for it with a 2-run homer here, though. Drew had 11 home runs. 0 for 3. Let's just take a look. Let me see. Brandon Moss, 286 against righties. Slugging percentage of 375. Max Cora, who manages the current Red Sox, is on this team also. Just look at J.D. Drew's slugging percentage. 423. Alright, J.D., let's see if you make up for that two-base error. Young peeks over his shoulder. Parent bluffs towards Euclid. Now Young deals to Drew. Drew goes the other way. Collins has it, and Euclid is in a rundown and is tagged out. Oh, horrible base running by Kevin Euclid. What the heck was he thinking? Terry Francona just shaking his head in the dugout. Wow, ball hit to the left side. If you're standing on second base, you do not advance, my friends, unless it's a nubber. You know what I mean? Like a slowly hit ground ball where the third baseman has to go for it. Wow, let's watch that horrible base running play by Kevin Euclid, who is not one of my favorite Red Sox, believe me. I really didn't like Euc. I thought he was an a-hole, which he was. Let's watch that. You can see Euclid is tagged out right there on that bizarre. Let's see if that video looks like that again. Nope. So a little video issue here. See, balls hit to the left side. Standard baseball, folks. You can learn something here. Never go. That's a hard hit ball hit the third. What was Euclid thinking? If it was a number, you know, like a bounding, slow bounding ball, and Collins had to come in from third, and you're on second, you can take a shot there because you should get to third. There's no one covering third. All right, so there's one out, and J.D. Drew's at first for Jason Varitek. Varitek 2 for 3. He is grounded to short, and that was not my doing sending him. He goes on his own volition. He has also singled twice and knocked in Euclid, who just made a horrible base running play. If you're thinking of a game-tying home run for Varitek, the catcher, he had 17 in 2007. Switch hitter still batting lefty. Krieger sets the target. Young rocks and fires. Varitek grounds LaChance. LaChance throws to Parent. Return throw to LaChance. Double. No! Varitek just beats it out as he does the safe sign, crossing the bag, and he is correct. But now there are 2 outs. The 1903 Red Sox, as Drew's erased on the force out, the 1903 Red Sox are 1 out away from advancing to the Elite Eight. And here's Julio Lugo, the 2007 shortstop. 1 for 3. Lugo, can he pop one over the left field wall and tie it up here? Varitek is being held on by LaChance. Lugo awaits the Cy Young offering. Will this be the final out? We shall see. Here's the pitch. And Cy Young strikes out Lugo. The ball game is over. The 1903 Red Sox survive a scare. They win 4-2 over the 2007 squad. And Cy Young goes the distance and picks up the win. Euclid will be chastised by the media and most likely Terry Francona privately in his office for that horrible blunder of a base running play that took the Red Sox right out of that inning. We'll go to the box score and call it a stream. Bear with me one moment. The screen will go black and then the box score will come up. But first of all, let's go to the chat. We'll say thank you to Alicia Kingston. Check out that channel. She's a big Star Wars, Game of Thrones fan. The original Grognard, always a great friend of the channel. Check out his military strategy channel. And Max Cornelius, another great friend of the channel. So thank you very much, everyone. All right, let's go to the box score. We have one more game to play this weekend, and we'll be done with the first round. And who knows, we may play a little Strange Brigade in a bit. So let's go to the box score. We'll go to the pitching first, because I always like to do that first. Josh Beckett gets the loss. He was not dreadful, but he wasn't top-notch either. 7 1/3 innings, 9 hits, 4 runs, only 3 of them earned. J.D. Drew had a costly error in right field. No walks, 3 strikeouts. Papelbon came in to get the final 2/3, and he struck out 1. Cy Young went the distance. Old school, that's what they do. They go the distance. 8 hits, 2 runs, both of them earned, no homers, 1 walk, 6 Ks. Quite proficient. That's why the pitching award is named after, you guessed it, Cy Young. Batting box score. Jacoby Ellsbury for the 2007 Boston Red Sox was 1 for 4 with a run scored and a strikeout. Pedroia was 1 for 4. Ortiz was 1 for 3 with a walk and a K. Lowell was 0 for 4, and so was Manny Ramirez, 0 for 4 with a strikeout. So batters 5 and 6 were combined 0 for 8. Youkilis, the horrible base running play, he was 2 for 4, 1 run and 2 doubles, though that does not make up for that. That base running play in the top of the ninth took the Red Sox of 2007 right out of the inning. Varitek, the catcher, was 2 for 4, knocked in a ribby. And Lugo was 1 for 4 with a strikeout. He struck out to end the game. For the 1903 Red Sox, who advanced to the Elite Eight behind Cy Young, Doherty was 1 for 4 with a run scored. Collins 2 for 4 with a ribby, a strikeout, and a double. Freeman 1 for 3 with a run scored. Parent 1 for 4 with 2 runs scored, an RBI, and a strikeout. Stahl 0 for 4 with a K. LaChance, that's Candy LaChance, Bow Chicka Wow Wow, was 2 for 3 with an RBI. Ferris was 2 for 4 with a ribby and a double. O'Brien and Krieger, batters 8 and 9, were combined 0 for 7 with O'Brien striking out once. The 2007 Red Sox had 35 at-bats, 2 runs, 8 hits, 1 ribby, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts, and 2 doubles in the defeat. In the victory for the 1903 Sox, they had 33 at-bats, 4 runs, 9 hits, 4 ribbies, no walks, 4 Ks, 2 doubles. Let's go to the... I'm going to say Cy Young is player of the game. And Cy Young is player of the game. The computer loves to pick pitchers. The 2007 Boston Red Sox left 7 runners on base, as well as the 1903 Red Sox. Both teams leave 7 runners on base. Ferris was outstanding with 2 great plays at second. To the recap. The 1903 Red Sox scored first in the bottom of the second, 1 run on a hit and an error. The error was by J.D. Drew. Candy LaChance singled, scoring Parent. They were back at it in the bottom of the fourth, 2 runs on 3 hits. Freddie Parent singled, knocking in Freeman, and then Hope Ferris singled, knocking in Parent. 3-0 1903 Sox. Finally, in the top of the 7th, the 2007 Red Sox get on the board. 1 run on 2 hits and an error. Jason Varitek singled, knocking in Youkilis 3-1. They get that run right back, the 1903 squad, in the bottom of the 7th. Jimmy Collins doubled, knocking in a run, and it was 4-1. In the top of the 8th, the 2007 Boys of Summer would score their last run of the tournament. 1 run on 2 hits and an error. Ortiz hit a grounder, and the runner from third scored on the failed double play. And the throwing error, Ortiz wound up at second. 4-2, and that's how the ball game would end. Youkilis was 2 for 4 with 2 doubles, but had that horrendous base running blunder. He's on second, no outs. The ball's hit to the left side, hard hit ball to the third baseman. And Youkilis tries to advance. He gets in a pickle and is tagged out. Cy Young picks up the win. Josh Beckett the loss. The 1903 Red Sox advanced to the Elite Eight with a 4-2 victory over the 2007 Bostonians. Thank you very much for watching. Till next time, health and happiness. Watch out for the curveball in the dirt. We'll be back shortly with the last game of the first round and the last team to go to the Elite Eight. You know it's coming, folks. Peace! See you soon.